Ah, hello. This is 쏘ʀᴄ, your emotional support animal. It is me. Hello. Hi. Is this the first stream of the year? Does this count as the first stream of the year? Happy New Year? But we already had a New Year stream. We also had an Old Year stream. That makes it very confusing, because they're the same thing. So, I'm not sure. Hi everyone. Chip Cottontail. Hello there. Thank you so much for being here. And Richard, congrats on being first. Super. Hi, I'm feeling better. Yeah. That's kind of the end of that. But still, everything is a little bit difficult. Yeah. And what makes it difficult is that, like, it's not something I should be talking about, you know? There are some things, like, you know, that you shouldn't be publicly talking about. So, but, you know, that makes it hard to open up to y'all and just say, like, hey, this is a thing that happened, and that is something that made me very sad today. But also, I mean, there are a lot of factors. Like, my health has been a little bit difficult. I had a workout yesterday for the first time in a while. That kind of left me a little bit low energy. It's also worth noting that I've been reducing my antidepressants, which I've noticed that it's easier to make me laugh. But also, you know, it's, you know, there's a reason for antidepressants, you know? It's gonna be harder to pick myself up out of, these little depression things, these little depression holes. Which, you know, I guess is fair. I mean, I am a lot more stable in general compared to when I started taking them. So, you know, I guess it's time to put all this stuff I preach into practice, huh? And Elenia, hi there. How are you doing? Moon. Greet. Noom skid-tiered. Hello. Thank you. And Mango and Delazar and Message. Hello there. Hello, all of y'all. And also, yeah, I think part of why it was a little difficult to deal with that situation, to put it simply, I got involved in drama. Isn't that exciting? Which is why I can't talk about it, because, like, it's drama, you know? I'm not gonna expound on all that. But yeah. Basically, people make things very complicated for no good reason, which is understandable. Well, no, see, that's what I mean. Like, I think I've been watching too much, like, cynical content recently. Like, I started watching The Click, and I've been watching him, like, a lot recently. And, you know, it started with, like, stuff about, like, insane parents. You know, he does Reddit post readings and stuff. And, you know, it started with, like, that kind of familial stuff where he commentates on it, and it's like, you know, there's this, you know, subject that is very dark, but he makes it rather wholesome. And then, you know, I started watching his wholesome stuff, but then, you know, I kind of ran out of the wholesome stuff, and then I started just, you know, watching his videos on, like, r/facepalm and r/confidently incorrect, and it kind of drains your faith in humanity, doesn't it? Which, that's a valuable resource, especially for me. Like, imagine if I stopped having my faith in humanity. Like, I specifically started this whole thing because it was starting to slip from me, you know, and I wanted to channel that. I wanted to channel that love, which, by the way, I think that's what we're going to be making today's subject, if everyone's okay with that. I want to be making the subject love, because that was the main principle that Torah wanted to see her coming year under, you know, and the subject came up in the voice chat yesterday, because everyone has these very different ideas of it. Like, there were some I don't know if it was misunderstandings. There was some reason to discuss a clip that I made where I talked about like how love breaks down this illusion of illusion of separation. Like, that's a Buddhist thing, you know. I see love as very much like a way of life, a way of feeling and thinking. I just realized that I still have the the whole light thing around my neck. Hang on. And yeah, like someone thought that I was thinking of like infatuation, and that apparently infatuation like kind of gives this sense of like not seeing the other person as another being. But it's like, that's also not what it's about. It's not about not realizing that the other person is something different, but rather that like they're, you know, that we are all human. And I don't know, it's difficult to really explain, which I should get better at that. That's like a core tenet of my whole belief system. So I should get better about that. Yes. Just make it a shtick, you just add more stuff each holiday. Yeah. And in a few years, it's you can't even see my face anymore. It's just like Teiyu the Christmas tree. A wild Duraludon appears. Okay. You insist? I think I may need to get some anti-anxiety meds or something. My anxiety just got really bad today. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that might be good. You know, because wait, you've been stressed about applying for jobs, but getting there? Yeah, by the way, I think, yeah, I've been meaning to respond to you in the venting channel. I did respond to you, I think, yes. So yeah, Valentine's Day you get some bow. Aww. I mean, we could arrange for that, but I should probably actually take this off. Hang on, where's your thing? Oops. Where's your thing? Where's your thing? Put it back. Okay. Now. There it is. That. Okay. Your anxiety got bad as well? You slept it off somehow? Oh. I'm glad you could sleep well enough to do that. Oh yeah, you had that wild dream about like some kind of Atlantis-like place. That sounds very funky. I'm glad it helped you. Like, anxiety can probably, you know, make you sleep bad enough that it doesn't really help much, probably. But yeah, sleep can help a lot. You know, it can act as a like kind of like an emotional reset. And you know, being sleepy also just makes you more vulnerable to all these mind shenanigans, because like, you know, your prefrontal cortex that tells you like, hey, it's all okay, you know, don't fall down that emotional rabbit hole and stuff, is kind of weakened, you know, your sense of control. So yeah, you know, yeah. Speaking of the whole faith and humanity kind of thing, there's the question of the day. What sources of wholesome, life-affirming, faith and humanity-restoring content do you know? I would be interested in that, because I need more of that. I think we can all use more of that, honestly. I would really want like some kind of good news resource that focuses on like more positive news, because those tend to be overlooked by most news sources. And yeah, friends, that's fair. That's a very good resource. By the way, let me put myself a little further down here. Not much else from you? Fair enough. I'm glad you have good friends then. Good friends that bring that faith back for you. The only content I have regarding this is you. Oh. Well, darn, I need to get better about you know, collecting that stuff for my own then. Like, you know, gotta refill my own silo, my own, what's it called? My own inventory? No, I don't know. Alright, so,
Good evening, Taiju and chat. How are you all doing in this fine evening?
How are we all doing indeed? Yeah, I've been having a bit of a rough time. Also, like, health-wise, you know, in all sorts of ways. Yeah. Man, there's a lot of reasons why I haven't been doing super well. You know, the whole whiplash of, you know, having someone around this entire time for like almost 2 weeks, and then like the last day I had even more friends over and it was super nice and stuff, and now I'm alone again. It's like, oh. But also it was very exhausting, so I was really exhausted, because things that are exhausting leave you exhausted, you know. Been napping almost the whole day today. Oh dear. Yeah. Pat. Have you? Yeah. Lucky me. I'm really glad to have you guys. Yeah, seriously, I am. You're lovely. Yeah, you and your lovely butt. Okay, now, I know we have at least one new person here. Assuming they're still here. So, show of hands, who needs an introduction to what we're doing today? To the concept of introspective art. Hi, Aquarium, how are you doing? You! Well then. I may or may not still be awake since we last spoke. Oh dear. That is not great. Okay, Aquarium. And anyone else listening who doesn't know, and also anyone who is listening who does know. I don't know. I guess you could mute me if you want to. But yeah, introspective art. Introspective art is a thing that I adapted from art therapy, which is a form of occupational therapy. It's where we all get together to connect to our thoughts and feelings about a subject, which can help you better explore those feelings and thoughts, because it kind of forces you to engage very actively with that thing, instead of just passively assuming that you already know what it is, you know? And yeah. The whole thing is about the process. It's not about creating some great masterpiece or anything. It's just about the process of figuring out how you put those feelings and thoughts into a visual form. So yeah, anyone can join. There is no skill requirement. And if you're, well, you know, first of all, it will be shared, you know? That is, well, I mean, you can participate without sharing it with us, but I would really appreciate it if you did. That's also part of the whole thing, you know, it's a group therapy kind of thing, you know, art therapy. This is not art therapy because I'm not a therapist, but it, you know, the thing that I'm basing it on is a sort of group therapy. And it, you know, the whole sharing, first of all, gives a sense of connection and also gives you different perspectives on the thing. Allows others to also see that thing in a different light and might help you see your thing even in a different light too. Don't take that out of context. Because that's very vulnerable. There's a way to share your stuff anonymously, which I have right here in this end message. Here we are. Group exercise adapted from therapeutic methodologies. Yes. So yeah, you can use that Google form. Suba, why? Okay, so do this while drawing? Okay. I'll try. Vulnerable thing to do, so yeah. Yeah. No, okay. And then there's a feedback round. So, you know, in order to actually, you know, give those different perspectives, of course we have to provide feedback. And there are rules in place to make sure that no one has to regret joining us. Basically what you're supposed to do is just see the image, just removed from its context as much as you can, just knowing the subject. This is an image about this subject, and then just see what it does within you. What do you feel when you look at this under this angle? What does it evoke for you? What do you experience within you? It's not about the artist. Don't make it about the artist. Don't make any jokes because it's, you know, it's probably a very serious thing. And yeah, just try to avoid commenting on the quality in general, because even if it's like a very beautiful piece, it's just not about that. And you can even you can even give someone a compliment on their artwork the best way if you just tell them what it does for you, because then people really know that like people aren't just being nice and stuff, but like, you know, it really tells them like, hey, this did a thing, you made something affecting, you know. And I want to easily I want easily going to EP to be a challenge that can be one. What? Hi there, Tora. How are you doing? Tora. Egg boy. What? Hi there, Kashka. Says before. Yeah. Oh, big hugs for Tora. Big hugs for the Tora. Oh. No. I won't comment on it. I won't, because like that drama. I don't want to talk about drama. I said what I said. I mean what I said. Might be mean, but I said what I said anyway. But I don't know what that means. But congrats on egg bye. Hope you're doing better. Yeah, I talked to someone. I talked to the one person relevant to me about this, and it reassured me in, you know, my faith about humanity and stuff. So yeah, it's all very stressful, but it'll pass. Yeah, But yeah, it's so exhausting for no good reason. It's just the people can make stuff very difficult. Lost all, no, you don't have to. Well, we can talk about it later. We can talk about it later in more detail. But yeah, it'll be okay. Trust me. So, like I said earlier, I was thinking that love would be a good subject for today. Cause your styles are great. Well, it can only go up from here. You've got a solid basis to build on, and like it's always gonna be difficult. There's always gonna be stuff happening, yeah. But hey, you got a lot of support from a lot of wonderful people, and yeah, like Suba. Suba's such a lovely person. Wanna make dinner for Akino? Please do. Yeah. So, like I said, love. If you are totally against the subject, please raise your voice. Otherwise, I think it's gonna be the subject. Yeah. Love, yeah. Yeah, because everyone has like such different ideas about what it is, and you know, yeah, like, what is love? Huh? You mean that one twice song? That what? One twice? All right. I don't think anyone is objecting. What is the subject? The subject is love. Currently love. K-pop humor, don't question it. Oh, it was twice a band? Okay. I didn't know that. It just, it's Hathaway. I thought the song was by Hathaway. Love. I know, right? Can I submit art I made in the bus based on the topic of love? Sure. I'll let that slide. Don't want to make a habit out of it because, like, it's supposed to be like about stuff we make right now, but considering that in part I'm deciding on this subject because of you, because that was your resolution and stuff, so for this year, I think that's relevant enough. Alright, let me bring up my I drew it with love about love, but I can't right now because I'm cooking. I mean, everyone... there it is. Everyone has... Maybe I have time in a bit? What? I'm not sure what you were trying to say there, but cool. I mean, I don't know. I would be curious to see that, if you feel comfortable sharing it. Yeah. So don't stress yourself. No. Undo that frame and bring up the thing. There we are. Maybe you can draw in a bit. Okay. Good. Checking your server already. Oh, really? Oh. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, I'll look at that in, well, when the time has come then. Time for swirly whirlies, yes. We love the swirly whirlies. Alright. Let's go then. Haven't been hungry today, that is understandable. But I hope you can still eat a little bit. Gotta eat. Or you're gonna die. Alright, 30 minutes, let's go. Where should I put this? I guess that's fair. Even though my C is the embodiment of love and stuff like that, I myself don't believe in love. Maybe it is just coping mechanism. Maybe it's something else, who knows? Oh. Don't believe in love. What does that mean? Like you don't believe it exists, or... Oh, time to dig deep indeed. Alright. Gonna open a new file, and I have to... This thing over here. I am well prepared. Okay. So, love. Like I said, for me, love is like more of a perspective, more of a state of consciousness than like an emotion. I think love is just a made-up thing by big corporations who sell more chocolates, have a hard time believing in it, always were very starved for it, but I could never get it. Aww, that was very sad to hear. But I mean... Tora loves you though. That's also love. Love is a skeleton. Ah. How romantic. See? Love. Love it papa. Oh, right. Are we still having these issues? Oh, weird. This morning I felt hatred. Yeah, that's understandable. Hatred also, you know, has its place in your heart. It keeps you safe. But some people, you know, some people let it consume them. Going to cut people out of my life? Oh, oh dear. I believe. It's all gonna be okay. Communication is difficult. And I really gotta finish that video essay, because that goes into that whole communication thing. Honestly, in a sense, I could just, like, copy-paste a thing from my essay, but obviously that would be cheating. But... How to portray this? I mean, there's no shame in reusing similar imagery. Let's do that. Spray paints. Blah. Nope, not like that. That is too much. Do we not have... Not this one, no? Oh dear. It really is kind of feeling like my iPad is struggling, isn't it? Oh dear. Wait. I thought I had something less intense than this, or this. That is too much. That is entirely too much. Oh well, whatever. No need. Oh jeez, there's like 22 minutes left. What now? Where to take this now? I'm not entirely sure. You know what? Let's do a silly thing. Canvas. Things. Not reassemble the canvas. And in fact, I don't know. Like this or something? Sure. Yep. Mm. Man, this is so hard to portray. It's like how do you portray this kind of connectedness? Like internal. It's internal. Let's just try some things. There's like 18 minutes left, and I still haven't quite figured out what I want to do. As a wild nimble. Nimble bimble. Okay. But there we are. Okay. I think I've decided on something. Let's go with... Come on. Nice. Dun, da, da, dun, da, 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 dun. Dun, da, 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 dun. You know what? Put this somewhere else. Hello, Musica. The me the not miserable but miserable person. I don't know. No, that sounds bad. I don't know. Give me like 2 work days, and I've figured out something cool to say in response to that. Come on. Way. Way. Actually, let's first do another thing. Zup. How are you doing, Musica? Oh wait, that explains that. Come on. Zup. We need more opacity. There it is. Mm-hmm. Is this really it? Hang on. It's not quite it. I mean, I guess this is what I had in mind, but it's not complete yet. So oh my god. Yeah, it is struggling. I wonder if it's just struggling because of the screen share, actually. That would be unfortunate. Does screen share constitute like a considerable load on the system? I have no idea. I'm not sure if this really gets the point across. Oh, this is hard. He's hard. 10 minutes-ish left. Alright. Thank you, Suba. Jimmy. Oh God. Come on. Come on. Bryn Holden, hello there. How are you doing? I'm trying to portray a very abstract concept right now. And it's not easy, turns out. Oh, come on, especially when my iPad, yeah, it's dying. It is not happy. Doing okay? Just ate, so I might take a nap soon. That is the time for it. Thank you, Super. Oh, Richard! Thank you so much for the sub! Thank you! Yay! Look at that goat. I really appreciate that. This is not really showing what I want it to. Oh my god. Help. Need to support the goat homies. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for supporting your local goat homie. Hang on. We need to undo all this. I'm glad you enjoy your emotes. Okay, so now let me I don't know if that's an improvement over what I did before. Like 4 minutes left. Oh god. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to have fewer art streams for a while as I try and get some new equipment. Oh dear. Yeah, it's kinda... I can't move it anymore. It's not responding. Not responding to my touch. And I'll have you know, I'm very good at touching. I have a lot of experience at a lot of cuddle parties. Heyo. I'm great at massages and stuff. You see these hands? Well, you don't know. You actually don't. Oh my god. Hang on. Frickin'. Oh my god. Well, now you're responding. Isn't that great? Come on. Oh my god. Are you serious? Yeah, darn. We're gonna need to, call it quits after this one, because there's just nothing going there. Oh heck. Okay. Staring at tea, which I don't think is something I ever did before. What? Why? Touching what? Just you? You're like with a head pet, like you know? Hang on. Let me the touching hands and massaging hands part? Yeah. I'm good at massages, yeah. I'm also good at holding hands. Hang on, there's an ad coming up. Stream manager. Let me run that ad right now. Wait, I should have said before. Hang on. There's gonna be an ad. Hang on, be right back. Oh god, I did this all wrong. Oh man. Be right back. We're gonna have an ad break real quick. Sorry. Oh dear. Blah 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 blah. Quindeed, Quindeed. It is the month to be celebrating queer people. Shut up. Okay. Yeah. Aw, god damn it. At least we got an upskirt shot. Things going wrong that I'm under my control. You know. Ooh.
She smiled in defeat, with unconquerable eyes. Atticus.
You know, well then. It was just such good timing. It's just up the elevator and down the hall. Sure, what the heck. Show me the presidential suite. It sounds lovely. No, what? You can't do that! Fuck! Rude! Can someone clip that? Holy shit! I was in the middle of talking to a dude. Holy crap! No. Wait, hello. Sorry, that was a whole mess. I was just like, oh wait, there's an ad break coming up that I can't really skip for long enough to make sense, and then I was like, you know what? Let me do the ad break before that then, and then and then I realized I hadn't actually told you guys about my thought process before I actually did it, and I am a little bit out of it. Thank you. Okay, so. Okay, let's put this thing away. And see what we got for submissions. Or wait. I can just click the link myself. I never considered that. Oh my god. Wait, no, I can't. Damn it. I cannot actually. There it is. Okay. Oop. Wait. Do. Oh, okay. We have one submission so far. Oh, two submissions. I guess 3, counting Tora's from earlier. And Moon. Okay. So, first submission. Okay, so what I see here, first of all, I noticed, of course, that red string of fate. That's a very common symbol of love, the connection of love in like Eastern, what do you call it, folklore, I guess? So there's that. And it's kind of moving all over the place through some dark people and some outlined people, so that's interesting. These dark people seem to be smiling in a way that is not very great. And they ultimately end up in that one person who seems very nice, you know? Also, what I noticed is that the person herself seems very like split in the middle in like white and black. And that's interesting. So like I wonder if like they've been through, hang on, it makes me wonder if like this person in the image has gone through like a lot of relationships that left them feeling hurt, that left them feeling maybe with a feeling of like hatred, maybe even just, you know, with a sort of darkness left behind. And then maybe the people who are just portrayed in outlines are people who they wanted to be close to, but didn't manage to get in a relationship with. So, maybe that is what the black and white are. But the white is maybe like the loving part, and the black is the hateful part. That is like, you know, like I said earlier, like hatred. Well, I kind of just implied it. Hatred is like a thing that like keeps you safe from people who might hurt you. So if you've been hurt a lot, it might be that, you know, you're filled with a certain hatred, and, you know, it can make it hard to open up again. And, you know, it's valid. Like you want to be careful who you open up to, even if people aren't necessarily evil. Like communication is really hard, and oftentimes people will hurt each other even if they don't mean to, just because they don't know how to communicate well with each other. They don't know what their words will mean to someone else. So it's good to be careful, but yeah. It's also important to not close yourself off entirely, because, you know, otherwise it's going to be a very dark life you live, isn't it? And yeah, there's always going to be people who really can understand you in that way, where communication is easy, and you don't have to walk on eggshells. You don't have to be afraid that something you say will be taken in a wrong way and leave you hurt. Also, thank you for the hydrate. So, right, doesn't look like anyone else had anything to say. So let's scroll down. Past, present, and future loves all taking place in the present. Oh, so the outlined ones are those the future ones that you don't even know yet? Nothing to say because they already snatched the words from my mouth? Well then. Oh, that's, If the person in the middle isn't the... Oh yeah, like it passes through them. Hang on, there's a thread going like here and here and here. I'm trying to follow it right now. It's difficult. But, if the person in the middle isn't like, you know, seen as this... If you leave the option open of future loves, besides the present one. Like, that's very mature, like that you don't necessarily assume that, oh, take care, thank you for dropping by, Aurelian. Yeah, that you don't necessarily assume that this is gonna be forever or anything. Which, you know, maybe it won't, maybe it will, maybe it won't. Who knows, but like, just being open to the idea that these things don't have to last forever and they, you know, that they can have value in spite of that. That's very mature. I admire that. Alright, next one. Oh dear. Delazar, have you finished yours? Welcome in the swirlies. It's on the way? Okay, good. Oh. Reminds me very much of one of the images from last time. Which, you know what? Can I cheat a little bit? I want to look back on that one. Where was it? Where was it? Good question, actually. Where was it? Hang on. Which one was I thinking of? I sense a continuity. Was it this? Or... yeah, I think it was probably that one, or was it from longer ago? Oh dear. That would make it more difficult. Yeah, no, I think it's that one. Okay. Wait, no. Oops. that is the wrong one. That is not the one I wanted. Hang on. Hang on. Oops. Oop, oop, oop. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh no. Help. Damn it. Ah, whatever. Anyway, that, yeah, that moon person was already, we have already seen them before. So there's a lot of swirlies, very intense swirlies, like that kind of convey a sense of like a tumultuous sea, tempest. But then there's these two people sitting on a moon shape together in the midst of all that. And it's like, there's a sense of safety there. I'm confused what he meant by cheat. Oh, I meant by, like, I wanted to cheat and look at an earlier image that I was reminded of. Which? Freaking hell, I'm back at it again. Okay. I got it. This one, it's not it. This one is also not it. Goddamn. This is the most awkward stream. Oh hey, is this it? This is it. This is actually it. Hey, look at that. Yeah. I don't remember what this one was about. That is the same structure? Yeah. And this one was about... what was it about? I don't remember. Damn it. Damn it. Hope. Oh. Yeah. It does have that feeling. And it makes sense, you know, like hope is something that you generally find in other people, right? Like, and I guess also despair, you know, there's both sides of it there. Like, most of our feelings are generally related to other people and our relationship to them. There's a lot of hurt in the world, but the people who are going to give you hope to overcome that, to be safe from that hurt, to heal and all that, is probably going to be connected to another person. And that, you know, that support, that want to be there for someone else, that is love, you know, that is, you know, like, it's not terribly easy to be there for someone, right? Like, if someone's like really in a bad place and you want to be there for them, like, love is the reason that you do care for them. Because, you know, in that moment, you, their suffering is essentially your suffering, you know? You don't have to necessarily, you know, be feeling the same thing. Like, that is what sympathy is, I think. I think that's what sympathy is, when you, are kind of swept away in other people's emotions and feel the same thing. But that is not what I mean, but rather, like, the fact that they are unhappy makes you unhappy, because they take up a certain room within you. There's a certain part of them in you. They're a part of you, so to speak. And their happiness is your happiness. I'm wondering about the artist, if they've been called to help people who are feeling unhappy in town. Maybe. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Like, yeah. It seems like two people found this safe space together within just a tumultuous sea. Or if this is an intimate moment the artist experienced with someone. Maybe. Alright, yeah. Let's see what they had to say. Love is something that certainly transcends beyond just physical, mental, or emotional connection. It's something in the air, something in the heart, something that's probably right in front of you. Love can be a phenomenon, like the winter snow or summer sun, floral like the spring or chilly as an autumn morning. Who can say which is true? Love is a fickle thing. But what is known is love is everywhere, in everyone, in every way, and in every scenario possible. Look over there, you can see the new moon guy. Hey, look at him. People like them take the job because of love. That's why they spend all of their days up there, lighting up the new moon, so we can all find our ways home. They do it out of love, and maybe I'll be one as well? Someone's gotta take it one day. But that's enough for now. Let's just enjoy the view for now, feel the breeze, and just enjoy the world's new moon. Fellas, hi! Hope you're doing well too. Thank you for the Gigantify. I'm afraid to say this, the stream won't go for a lot longer because, like, I'm not doing so well, but I'm happy to see you. Okay. Next one is a video. So let me grab that. Let me grab that. Shabeeble, Shabooble. Here we are. Whoa. Wait, how do I download this? I like this. Okay. Got it. The black and white is what's supposed to be in the picture frame. Okay. Oh. Finally got a good bit of snow. Sure, it's part of a snowstorm that stretches across around 10 states, but still snow. Hey! Lucky you. Are you a sheep too? Or is that just your favorite kind of zoo emotes? Because if you're a sheep, that you've got a clear advantage in terms of snow. Yeah, I hope the snowstorm goes well for everyone. Just my favorite streamer's emotes. Okay. Oh. Okay. There's supposed to be a picture in the picture frame too. Hang on. I've gotta grab that. Gotta grab that real quick. Oh. Interesting. Rest for time and the black and white makes this make a lot more sense. Okay, wait. Hang on. You go away for now. So, in memoriam, Hammer Rosie. Oh, a musician. A musician who died apparently. And okay, he had a cane. Did I see a cane in this too? I did not. Okay. Oh. But, wait. Did they have a hat? He did not. Interesting. Interesting. So... who is Hammer Rosie? Oh. Oh man, your videos always stump me in some way. Okay, so first of all, man, who's Hammer Rosie? Hang on, I'm gonna look this up. Who's Hammer Rosie? Hammer Rosie. Rosie Hammer Carl? What? What? I'm not finding anything on that. Interesting. So it's not a well-known musician or anything, apparently. So, I don't know, I guess the person in like reddish brown copper is grieving for this musician? Welcome back. I'm currently struggling to figure out who Hammer Rosie is and what the significance of this all is. Yeah, they're being helped up by the other person. You know what? Oh man. You're gonna see with my own image. But like, I really like that they both have like the same eye color. Family member. Oh. A family member of yours? Because if so, I'm sorry to hear that. It's an urn. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I guess. That makes sense. Like, someone is there for support after you lost someone. It's important to have people there for support, you know? Like that. I keep bringing that up, but you know, the first few weeks after something traumatic happens is the most important part in making sure that it doesn't turn into like a huge trauma that will sit with you forever. So yeah. like I said, it's never easy to be there for someone who's struggling, who's suffering. But, you know, it's its own reward. I said dig deep, and their first anniversary is coming around soon. Aww. I see. Thank you for sharing that. If you need some support during that time, then, you know, when it comes around, the anniversary, then, yeah, feel free to reach out. Man, they looked amazing. Like, holy crap. What a badass image. Holy crap. Hey, they must have left behind like a pretty amazing legacy. Yeah. I'm glad you had someone like that in your life. And also, you know, someone who was there to help you up, hopefully. You inherited the cane. Oh, that's awesome. What a cool memorandum. I can't. A cane sword. Oh my god. Bro, leave some coolness for the rest of us. Dear me. Wow. Okay. Did you leave any more comments? Please show the pic. Not done, but the picture wasn't framed. Right. I did, yes. Good. Titled Love Till End's Edge. Oh. Cane sword is cool. Cane sword is super cool. Alright, Tora, which you're cool too in a more unique way? Well, I guess. I know. I don't want to like compare coolness. But thank you. I don't know which image is the one that I should share. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I think there it is. And it's 3 parts apparently. Okay. Wait a second, man. There's been a lot happening in the visual arts channel. Holy crap. I got another person on a different side of my family who got me in the well, and there's a second cane sword for me down the line. It's crazy to happen twice. Oh my god. Bro, you're gonna have to learn to dual wield. Okay. So, this was drawn by Tora. I guess there's no need hiding it. Do you know how to sword fight? That is awesome. Damn. Yeah, this is... Hang on. Like she said, yeah. Her resolution was to love herself more. So this is an image of herself cheering herself up. Which I guess, I guess the one on the left is probably, yeah, that's her idealized VTuber self, while the one on the right is probably more like her real self. If it happens again, I'll think it's a joke of fate. Indeed. you know, thinking of yourself as your own best friend can really help a lot of people. Like, I should really get in the habit of that, of like really conceptualizing Teiyu as more of a separate person from me. Hi there, DB. I see you're also not doing so great. Oh, hi. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. Cause, yeah. You know, there's that thing where, like, if you think of yourself in the future, your brain basically conceptualizes it as another person, like a different person from yourself. And, like, you know, if you don't have anyone else in your corner, which, you know, sometimes it can feel like that, or just... Oftentimes it's not that there's no one in your corner, but rather like some people just can't provide quite the thing that you need at the moment. So it can really help to just have this other form of yourself where you are like, if I want to be like this person, this version of myself that has like all the parts of myself that I am proud of, that I think are beautiful, then what would they say? What should I do to be them, like them? And also, you know, oftentimes we don't treat ourselves the way we would treat others. We often are more unforgiving with ourselves than we would be to our best friends. So just imagine yourself as your best friend. And, you know, yeah, it can really help. We're supposed to be getting a massive snowstorm, but apparently if we get snowed in, they're still expecting me to go in. I accidentally became important to my job again, god damn it. Freaking heck. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. This is part 2? Oh. That's interesting. I feel like... I wonder if the mouth is like simultaneously smiling and crying. I guess maybe because, like, you know, she has both of those sides in her. The one that's loving and the one that, you know, is crying. Maybe. Do me a favor, if you see me wandering the parking lot and you happen to be in your DB, come on. Oh dear. That pet's for the DB. Huh. I'm giving you big hugs, dude. Also, I hope you're okay with me calling you dude. I don't know. I can't think of a gender neutral term for dude. Yeah. And also interesting, I just noticed this kind of praying hand gesture. I wonder if that's relevant because, like, the next one is this, which is the first one that's colored. Thank you for the hydrate. And like, interesting. It's like a yeah. Well, first of all, yeah, it's important that it's in color. Because, like, when you're suffering, the color can kind of feel like it's drained from everything. But it's just, you know, it's just in your perception, isn't it? The colors are all still there. Obviously, you know, it takes your eyes to really make them colors, so to speak. It is fair. It's like the whole, you know, if a tree falls in the forest thing. But yeah. Yeah. I guess. I guess this might be like kind of a combination of the two. Yeah, I think that's what I'm seeing here. It's like she managed to incorporate that idealized form of her in herself, and you know, kind of like in Celeste, they can now reach greater heights. Like yeah. Celeste is honestly a great example of that, like talking to yourself, a part of yourself, and forgiving yourself, being able to cooperate with sides of yourself that aren't pretty, that you would rather not have, but you know, they're only trying to keep you safe. And yeah, if you can just forgive yourself and try to approach yourself with the same kind of love that you would give to someone you know who is struggling, and you know, they feel like they've done horrible things, but you know, they are only trying to do their best and they keep messing up because life is difficult and complex, then yeah, it's gonna be another world out there. Gonna be a whole new world full of colors. I actually started having some clarity about stuff, and the first half of my shift last night was okay, but now I'm just a blank slate again. Like, my own body's telling me that it was uncomfortable being comfortable. Aww. I'm so sorry to hear that. I really hope you can find some way to change that situation, because that is not okay. Like, you shouldn't be brought down from that. You deserve to be comfortable. Alright, that was the final submission. Just seeing red from this whole snowstorm thing. Oh man. What a horrible contrast between you and zealous. The management doesn't understand that no means no. That is really not okay. What the hell? Meowdy, hide that slip. You're a little you're unfortunately coming just before we're ending today, because bleh. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, this is my own image about love. It's not entirely what I hoped it would be, but it is something. It is approaching the thing that I wanted to portray. So, what do you guys think? Oh wait, I still need to sing. Hang on. What are your thoughts and feelings on this image in regards to the subject of love? I am made of love, and I'm stronger than you. Oh yes. That's Steven Universe. That is unrelated. I don't know what to sing about. This is somewhat similar to art from a previous introspective art from you, I think. Is that so? Is that so? Balls flowing in the darkness, you might have a point there. But it's different, it is different. I don't want to set the world on fire, well please don't then. But also, was that related to this thing? Because I don't know what you mean. Cause I don't know what you mean. The thing that Moon was referring to is a thing that is, where is it? Where is it actually? It is here. This time a pair of asteroids in space. Asteroids. I see a certain similarity, but it is very different still. Can't really describe how. Well, darn. I thought it was fan art for Portal. Doughball said somewhat jokingly. Well, I guess if you shipped the portals from Portal, this is what it would look like. Kind of. But yeah. Yeah. It was kind of inspired by a different drawing from like my my video essay, which, hang on, my video essay, like there's something there about love, about how we are all like, here's this thing. Basically, this is about communication. There's these two extremely different worlds floating in space, and when you're trying to communicate, you're basically sending like this encoded message in a bottle out there, hoping that the other person receives it and that they can try to decode it using their own ideas of what the code is actually supposed to mean and stuff. And it's just a miracle that we can actually communicate at all. So then there's this whole story of Thich Nhat Hanh, who tried to explain to one of his followers like how to be able to basically forgive his father for his abuse, which doesn't mean, doesn't mean that you have to be okay with what he did, but if you consider that person, if that, he basically told him to imagine his father as a small boy who's, still unbroken by the world, who's still not like turned into the horrible beast that he's been turned into by probably his own parents and other influences. And just imagine that, and then imagine himself also as a small boy, like, and them just looking at each other and smiling, and it makes you remember that like we all are basically in the same boat, and that whatever horrible things people do is horrible, but if you think of them in that way, in that understanding, loving way, then it's not so much, they don't have as much power over you as the thing. Like, it's unfortunate, it's sad that it ended up that way. Like, like if you grew up like this abused child, then who cannot think of his father and can't without imagining all that pain you went through, then he's gonna have like so much power over you. He's gonna be like this just force of nature in this internal world of yours. But then, if you imagine that, like, yeah, he was just a sad little kid once, and he was just weak and couldn't manage to withstand that pain and had to carry it forward because that's all he knew, then it's just, yeah, shit. You know? And that's all there is to it. Then he's just a sad boy. And it's all just unfortunate. You can grieve about it. You don't have to be scared, you don't have to be hateful, you can just grieve that it had to end up that way. Hi there, K-Terra-san. Hey. And then, yeah. And then basically, yeah. Back to these different planets. Like, if you just try to apply this idea, like imagine that like communication is hard and we're all just these people who are so different but still ultimately the same at the core, then communication can work, even if you have these entirely different worlds inside of you. And, you know, then these two different worlds can communicate across the depths of space. So, yeah. That is what I tried to convey with this. Basically, these meteors that are just these differently colored meteors, asteroids or whatever, floating through space, and they just meet and they find that they have a similar core, and now they're, you know, traveling together. And yeah. I was kind of also reminded of a place further than the universe, because that also had like this whole thing about friendship and about how true friendship can just evolve from people walking a similar path and yeah, just vibing basically. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's that. Yeah. So yeah, I hope y'all found that insightful or something. Too bad that like I don't have the energy and my iPad is dying. So we're gonna have to cut today's stream pretty short. But yeah. If anyone still has any answers to like that question of the day down there at the bottom, any sources of wholesome, life-affirming, faith and humanity restoring content, I would love to hear it. But yeah, I'm gonna go look for someone to raid. Cause I need a break from things. Thanks for streaming. It was nice to listen to you. I hope you have a nice rest. Aw, thank you. I hope to see you again soon. I'm gonna be streaming again. I don't know actually when. I don't know when. I'll try to make it ASAP. Cause yeah, but also I don't know. I'm gonna prioritize other stuff. Yeah. I am going to you know what? I would answer a question, but my ass is getting ready to wrap up because this tablet is dying. Oh. Oh no. I'm sorry, DB. Yeah, that's another reason, like, y'all need more sources of wholesomeness than just me. It's okay, hope you won't explode too hard, thanks. I appreciate that. Hmm. Hang on, there's a bunch of people doing art. Yeah, sure. Sure? Oh man, just a bunch of people doing art. A bunch of people doing art. Where are all these people doing the art? Okay, you know what? Gonna rate Rin Soft Toxic. Banana Ben! Oh. Sorry, I've gotta be ending stream. Oh. But yeah, New Year's was great. And Christmas was also good. Christmas was also good, yeah. But New Year's was pretty amazing. Had a whole stream and stuff. Yeah. Oh man, sorry though that I'm gonna be ending now. No. Yeah, well, let's rate Rin. Rin is super soft-spoken and cute and stuff, and she also, I think she studied psychology and stuff, so that's cool. So I think it's gonna be a pretty decent energy to raid into. I'm gonna give her a shout out real quick, so if the raid doesn't take you, you know where to go. Thanks for that, Pat. Rin Soft Ox Ik. There we go. Need to do homework, to be honest, not watching Twitch. Fair enough. Delazar, there is a way to guide the raid, but it costs 15,000 points. Alright. So everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please consider following me on Blue Sky or joining our Discord community. Most of all, join our Discord community. 15k in this economy, I know, right? Like, I'm sorry. Yeah. If you have the emotes, then please copy this raid message. Otherwise, please use this one. It is also very cute. And yeah, please consider following me on YouTube. I'm gonna be slowly moving my my operations closer there over the coming months. So yeah. And yeah. Let's raid. Whoop. Alright, yeah. Again, thank you to everyone who's been here. I really appreciate it. I don't know when the next stream is gonna be. Considering that my tablet is struggling, I also don't know, you know. Thank you for the love. I also don't know how feasible art streams are gonna be. Well, I know how feasible they're gonna be, which is not. Unless I can figure out some way around this. But yeah, yeah. Everyone remember to love yourselves, okay? And remember that you are loved. Even if it doesn't feel like it. Try to always imagine everyone complexly to steal a thing from the nerd fighters or whatever their name was. That's the old internet thing. And yeah, life can seem very dark, but ultimately there's always hope. Take care. Bye bye.